Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jack Ma Power Hub. Today, I want to share some ideas, some stories, and some lessons that I have learned over the years about life, business, and the pursuit of success. When I think about success, I don't think about money first. I think about passion. Then, I think about dreams. I think about how you wake up every morning and want to do something that challenges you, something that makes you better than yesterday. When I was young, I failed many times. I failed my exams. I was rejected from jobs. I applied for KFC when they first came to China, and I was rejected. I applied for Harvard 10 times, and I was rejected. And you know what? I thank those failures today, because if I succeeded without failing, I would never have learned what perseverance really is. Life will not always be fair. Life will not always give you what you want when you want it. But if you learn to keep trying, if you learn to smile where others doubt you, you build a power inside yourself that nobody can take away. Many people ask me, Jack, what is the secret to success? And I tell them there is no magic. No magic. There is no single step. Success is about being able to dream big, but also being ready to fail bigger. Every mistake you make is a lesson. Every failure is a teacher. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is very simple. The ones who succeed never give up. They see opportunity where others see obstacles. They see challenges where others see failure. And most importantly, they choose to believe in themselves when nobody else does. Business is not just about making money. Business is about creating value. Business is about helping others solve problems. When I started Alibaba, I had no money, no experience, and no technology. But I had an idea to help small businesses in China sell their products online. People laughed at me. They said, the internet is just a fad. You will fail. I believed in my idea. I believed in the power of connecting people. And today, Alibaba has connected millions of people and created millions of opportunities. I always say, you should learn to live with your problems. Life will always give you problems. And if you cannot handle problems, you cannot handle success. Problems are your best friends. If you learn to embrace them, to solve them creatively, you will find a way to grow stronger every day. I remember when Alibaba almost went bankrupt in the early days. We had no money to pay salaries. I had to convince my employees to work without pay, to trust me and the vision. And we did it together. I look back and realize that those struggles were the most important part of our journey. People often ask me, Jack, do you think education is important? Yes, education is important. But I tell young people this, education will give you knowledge, but it will not give you wisdom. Knowledge is knowing something. Wisdom is knowing how to use it. The world is changing very fast. Jobs that exist today may disappear tomorrow. Technology is advancing faster than we can imagine. If you want to succeed, you must not only learn, but you must learn to adapt, to be flexible, and to think different. Another thing I learned is the power of teamwork. You cannot build a successful company alone. You need people who believe in you, who share your vision, who are willing to work together through good times and bad. A great team can achieve what one person alone cannot. I always try to hire people who are smarter than me because I know my limits. If you hire people just like you, your company will never grow. But if you hire people who are better than you, you can achieve amazing things. Leadership is not about power. Leadership is about responsibility. When you are a leader, your job is to serve your team, to guide them, to inspire them, and sometimes to take the blame when things go wrong. People respect leaders who care about them, not leaders who only care about themselves. A company is like a family. If you take care of your people, they will take care of your business. I also want to talk about fear. Fear is normal, fear is human. But you cannot let fear stop you from pursuing your dreams. I have been afraid many times in my life. I was afraid of failure. I was afraid of rejection. I was afraid of taking risks. But I learned that fear is a signal that you are growing, that you are moving outside your comfort zone. If you want to achieve something extraordinary, you must be willing to be afraid and to act anyway. Innovation is another key. Many companies fail because they are afraid to change. They are afraid to try new things. But the world rewards those who are willing to innovate, to challenge the status quo, to imagine a better way. When I look at the internet, I see endless possibilities. The companies that embrace technology, that embrace change, will survive. The companies that resist it will disappear. Always think about how you can use technology to improve people's lives, not just to make money. I often tell young people, don't focus on competition. Focus on yourself. Focus on improving every day. Focus on learning new skills. Focus on creating value. When you do this, the market will follow you. If you spend all your energy worrying about competitors, you will lose your energy and your focus. Success comes from doing what you do best, not copying what others do. I also want to emphasize persistence. In China, there is a saying, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. But I would add, a journey of 1,000 miles also requires thousands of steps, patience, and courage. Many people give up too soon. They want success immediately. But life does not work that way. Success is the result of consistent effort over time. You must be willing to keep going, even when it seems impossible. One more lesson I want to share is about happiness. Many people think that money brings happiness. I don't believe that. Money can make life easier, but it cannot make you truly happy. Happiness comes from doing what you love, from helping others, from learning and growing every day. If you can combine your work with your passion, you will never work a day in your life. That is true success. And finally, I want to tell you, never forget to give back. Success is not just about what you achieve. It is also about how you help others succeed. A successful person is someone who can create opportunities for others, who can inspire others to dream bigger, who can leave a legacy that lasts beyond their own life. Always think about how your success can make the world a better place. So my friends, the path to success is not easy. It is full of failures, of challenges, of moments when you feel like giving up. But if you believe in yourself, if you embrace failure, if you work hard, if you innovate, if you lead with responsibility, if you persist, and if you care about others, then you can achieve extraordinary things. Remember, it is not about the destination. It is about the journey. It is about becoming the person who can turn dreams into reality. I hope that today's talk has inspired you to think bigger, to work harder, to never give up, and to always strive to be the best version of yourself. Life is short, but opportunities are endless. Keep dreaming, keep learning, keep growing, and never stop believing in yourself. Thank you so much for being part of Jack Ma Power Hub. I hope you take these lessons to heart and make your own journey remarkable. Remarkable. Remember, the future belongs to those who are willing to work for it, to learn from it, and to create it. Stay passionate, stay persistent, and stay positive. And don't forget to subscribe for more.